All right, it's going to be Wednesday night. All right, welcome to Alpha Kilo Warrior. This is a Wednesday night episode here, and I'm strapped under the underwing camera here, and I'm kicking my lights on, and I'm holding short. Well, I just finished my run-up. I'm about to hold short at runway 2 at Alpha here for a northbound departure on runway 2 here out of Hartford. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a Piper Archer. It's a PA-28 181, and call sign is November Tree 121. And this is recorded on March 13th. And I want to say it's about 6:45 in the morning. I think this was before the clocks got changed. And the goal today was to capture the sunrise. So I am advancing the throttle, and I'm going to get ready to call the tower. So I'll pipe in some cockpit audio here, but yeah, this is just me along for the ride with you guys here. I love looking at this footage after the fact. I don't get to see this from the cockpit. I'm busy flying.
Radar Tower, Archer 33121, holding short runway 2 at Alpha, ready for departure.
33121, wind line variable, runway 2, clear for takeoff, on course approved.
Clear for takeoff, on course approved.
All right, here I am. I'm on the roll here. This is going to be a beautiful shot here.
All right, here we go. We'll get some sunrise. Full length to the runway.
All right, so this is runway 2 in Hartford, Connecticut. Hartford Brainerd. Control tower is up on the left, and the airport beacon is spinning around. And look at these lights.
All right, looking for 60.
I actually have a filter on the lens because I was worried that the sun was going to be coming into it, so I added a aftermarket GoPro filter. But the lights are coming in real nice. It's a polarizing filter. Connecticut River on the right below us.
$400.
You can see people going to work. That's Route 2. That is Route 2 right there.
Never gets old.
The cars going this way is Route 2, and that is Interstate 84 up to my left here. I'm making the right-hander, and I'm heading east toward the sunrise. We got Pratt & Whitney to my 12 o'clock.
Climbing on up.
And I remember this was super smooth today. And I had the whole sky up to myself. I don't know should I put music to some of this here?
Waiting for the sunrise.
Let me know if you guys like the music in my videos.
All right.
I try to keep the volume down low so it's not overpowering it. And I actually, in my videos, I pump in a lot of aircraft external audio because the cockpit audio is pretty quiet and it just seems kind of weird to me because things aren't quiet up in the airplane. You're always hearing some sort of engine noise, even with the headsets that I use. I don't have anything fancy. I don't have any noise canceling headsets or anything like that. My headset, I believe, is probably about 15 years old. But it still works.
Gauges look good.
So I almost don't want to time lapse it, but I think I'm going to time lapse it a little bit here just to get to where the sun's coming up.
We're on the right tank, fullest tank.
So I'm just going to keep babbling on the camera, and I'll just cut this up
Actually,
and edit
we
it.
gotta go on the other tank. Fuel pumps on. We're on the left tank. Pressure's good. Fuel pumps off.
I want to say that I climbed to 2,500. I'm sure I can look up the track log and get all the specifics, but it doesn't look like I'm super high here. That looks about 2,500 right there, or at least getting there. It was cool. It was cool today, but not super cold, and the airplane just is got a lot of power just with me in the cockpit. I weigh 170 pounds.
I think I see the sun. 12 o'clock. Keep an eye out for traffic. No one's out here today. Coming up over Manchester Country Club.
So, I started flying in 2001. What got me started into flying was the September 11th attacks on the World Trade Center. I was driving down to Greenwich, I remember, in a service van, and I was listening to Howard Stern on the radio, and I heard about the plane crashing into one of the towers, and just listening to Howard Stern talk about it, and then the second plane hit, and it just totally... I remember being affected so deeply by that I actually wanted to, in my 20s, go and fight, or do something. There was some sort of call to action there. So I started taking flight lessons at Bridgeport, Igor Sikorsky's, and I had all intentions of quitting heating and air conditioning and going into military as a pilot. But that didn't work out. I got turned down by the recruiter for some medical issues and some, stuff like that. So that kind of put that call to action off. Bye-bye. So I just kept flying. I kept very, very slowly trying to, get my hours. And it actually took me about 10 years to get my private pilot license. And I can see the sun coming up right now. Just a little tiny little sliver there. So let's see, I got another 2 minutes on this video. So what do you guys think about this type of content? As I'm watching the sun come up here, heading east over Connecticut. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see on my channel. So yeah, I think I'm going to start posting twice a week now. So I'll do, my Sunday night 5 o'clock videos, and then toss another video here on Wednesdays. Something like cockpit audio, like this one. This was going to be my under the wing camera footage, because I wanted to share this with you guys. I was sitting there in the cockpit, and I was in awe watching the sun come up. Look at this beautiful little orb in the sky.
Wow, the sun is coming up now. We're at 2,600. We're up in the air. Doing about 100 miles an hour on the ground, heading east. Look at this beautiful sunrise. Halfway up by now. We are heading 120, actually 115. 3/4 of the way up now, the sun is.
I'm not really sure exactly where I am over at Connecticut right now. I mean, I can look up the area. I don't want to ruin it with a bunch of labels. You know what? Maybe I'll toss a couple labels in it in post-production. Come to think about it, might as well. There she is. So, sunrise in Connecticut in a Piper Archer. you're along for the ride with me. If you like this video, you should check out my approach into Groton. It's the same flight as this video, and the Long Island Sound looks absolutely spectacular. I will make sure that that's going to be the thumbnail card after this. Kind of head on over there and watch that after this. But this is how it started.
I hope I'm getting some good shots from this wing camera. Look at this orb. Gives us life.
And I've been flying now for about 13, 14 minutes now.
Feeds the trees. And the trees give us oxygen.
I absolutely love aviation. I love flying. I love being a pilot. Especially moments like this where you got the whole sky to yourself. It's a great way to start your day. Yeah, so I turned 50 years old this year. I don't feel it. My brain is still stuck in my 20s. But the aches and pains, though, yeah. And then the extra grays coming out, too. I started losing my hair in my 20s, so that's why I wear the hat. Alright. I'll see you guys on the approach into Groton. Thanks for watching.